Welcome to this video. Today I want to talk to you about what to do when you're on the low FODMAP diet and you get a cold or the flu. Right. Now obviously there's a big difference between a cold and the flu. A cold mostly we can soldier on. A flu, a real flu, puts you down for the count. You're in bed. And the first thing you think about is, what medication can I take for this? Well, to start off with, there is nothing that can shorten the length of a cold in particular, or even the flu. It simply has to take its course. You have to wait for it to pass. You can make yourself slightly more comfortable with some medications, but the problem for us with IBS is that most of them will worsen your IBS symptoms. So now you don't just have a cold or a flu, you also have your IBS symptoms back. In particular, cough medicines like syrups all seem to contain sugar alcohols, which of course are polyols, sorbitol in particular, and that's going to make you worse unless sorbitol isn't one of your triggers. Now the cough drops or cough lollies, candies that they sell even at pharmacies are next to useless. I remember I was in Italy once with a cold, and I went to the pharmacy there and asked for something for my throat, but something without honey, obviously, because we can't have honey. And he said, look, all I'll be giving you is a whole lump of sugar. It's not going to change anything about your cold or your throat or how you feel. So I thought that was real honesty from a pharmacist who doesn't make any money by telling me that. But I've never forgotten that, and so I'm passing it on to you, that all of those cough drop lolly things simply don't help at all. It's just giving you a hit of sugar, along with a whole lot of other additives, which, as we know, don't serve us very well. So having said that, if you've got the flu and your temperature's going up, the painkiller that will bring your temperature back down, that has the least effect on our gut, is paracetamol. Right? Most of the others will affect your gut. So take some paracetamol if you have the flu, and even for a cold it can alleviate quite a few symptoms. But you're not going to be able to solve anything by taking medication. You just have to wait it out. So be sensible, keep yourself warm, continue to eat as normally as you can, especially with a cold. They say feed a cold, starve a fever. If you've got the flu, you will have to eat less, and perhaps more like low FODMAP soups and things that are easy to get down, just to keep your energy levels up as much as possible. So keep yourselves warm, stay away from work if you are a working person, because you don't want to be spreading this. And also by going to work, you're stressing your body out at a time when it needs to be focusing on getting you better. So don't be a hero. Don't sacrifice yourself, and continue soldiering on, as I mentioned before, in the sense that you're actually perhaps prolonging your illness or leaving yourself open to get something else because you're in a vulnerable state. And if you're in a busy office with a lot of people there with different bugs, you might actually get a second bug, and that will prolong you feeling miserable all the time. So take care of yourself, stay away from other people, and wait it out. That's about all you can do. But do keep warm, keep yourself well hydrated, because when you've got a cold, and also when you've got a flu, when you're perhaps perspiring a lot, you're losing those fluids, so keep putting them back in again. All right, we all get colds. We just have to put up with it a little bit more than the next person. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.